Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Ho ho, ho ho, it's been a hot minute since we've seen this bad boy here, huh? So, this is the other side of my Red Dead Redemption 2 pillow gift for my husband. I was feeling very overwhelmed with it. That looks like the right side to be starting with. Okay, what is it? Oh, that's just lint from another color. Okay, whew, I thought that was a bug. Yeah, here's me always hunting for bugs. Anywho, I'll just put my paranoia away for a moment. Okay, so I'm going to need 2 oranges in here. I haven't done any of my tapestry work in a good month or two, so this is going to be fun. And let's see how many mistakes I can make, being that I just have legs and whatnot to put on. So I'll show you the original picture here so you can see where I'm at and possibly why I decided just to take a little break. I'm on legs, the sun is setting, and I wanted to get more black, but guess what? I got all the black I'm gonna need, and if it doesn't match, that's a-okay too, because sunsets are very... I'm not gonna take it seriously on a sunset. I'm sorry, I just won't. Okay, got my project bag there with all my colors, got everything here, and I think we're ready to rock and roll. So glad you're here today. Let's do some tapestry. I do like tapestry. I do. I'd like to get better at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the best way to do that is by practicing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I know the first question I'm always asked is what program I'm using here. This program unfortunately is no longer available, but I bought it years ago and it's still on my account, so I can download it whenever I like. Unfortunately, it is not readily available anymore. It was called Cross Stitch oh gosh, what is it called? I don't remember. Just a moment here. This phone is one of my old phones. Okay, we're going to jump out. I think it was called eCanvas for Cross Stitch is what it's called. And I have the free version and the pro version. So I still have access to it. But I am planning on checking out some of the newer ones because there are some graph ones specifically for crochet, where this one is more for cross stitch, but it does the trick. So I mean, at the time when I first was trying to do some of this stuff, this wasn't available. I also was cross stitching some individualized pictures that I could not find as a pattern, so I made my own with this program. Okay, so that's all the red I'm going to need. And I need 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 2, and 3. So as you can see, this is a little more detailed because it's actually meant for DMC, which has a wide variety of colors. And to get the extra details, I needed to tell it could have more colors than I have available to me. So this darker one and these lighter ones here are orange. This one probably should have been red, but I made it orange anyways because I felt like it, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're going to tell me I'm wrong? Because I'm not. I'm doing it the way I feel it needs to be done, and this is sort of a picture I found online that's similar to Red Dead, and I sort of just put it in there, and I'm not selling it. I'm never going to give it away. This is going to live in my house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So there's 8. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what I like about this one is that it's a grid of 10 by 10. So if I can just get through 10 at a time, and then I'm able to keep it a little more reasonable and less intimidating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now cross those off to let me know I've done them. And now I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I was doing the brown. Okay, so that there's no orange here. So I'll probably be able to cut the orange out, and that should be okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just going to do 5, and then we're going to bury the orange there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. So pull that to the front. We're going to grab this brown. I know it looks gray on the phone, if you're able to see that at all. It is a gray, but like I said, I'm replacing colors where I need to, and that was just a variation of another shade of brown, so I'm not too far off. I am keeping it close. I am cross-referencing. That is probably what is making this take so very long, besides all the mistakes I've made. All the mistakes I've made. This project has been a real kick in the tush over and over. Sorry if I just bumped that. So I need 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to have to throw in some yellow there. So we go 1, 2, 3. Oh, pardon me. My nose is still just a little bit runny. I have all my other colors that I don't have attached right now in this bag here for safekeep, because I knew I was putting it away for a while. I got really frustrated. I was making mistake after mistake. I couldn't count, and I just stopped charging this phone for a little bit because I just was not feeling it. And when you don't feel something, you're not going to work on it. So it's not that I didn't want to finish it. I was just feeling really overwhelmed and frustrated. And that does happen. Or, you know, project boredom. This project's been taking so long and I'm just so bored of doing it. I'm just going to take a break. That happens too. And it is what it is. I mean, you can't really control that. It's like when you see people posting that they've lost their crojo. That means that they don't know what to make and they're not feeling like crocheting. And that happens with everything. That happens at your job, that happens in real life. There are just times where you're just so sick of doing the same thing, or just something isn't working for you the way you want it to, and you just want to take a break. And that is okay. It's not okay to give up forever, but it is okay to give yourself some grace. So that's what I've done with this project in particular. This is going to be out in my living room. This is going to be something that is going to be a daily used. My husband's always on it, loves to sit on that couch. My kids sit on that couch. It's the gaming couch. So we thought it was a good idea to get a couch for in front of that computer, just because that's where more people will sit together to play a game. So I definitely want to make sure that we have something comfortable there. I'm going to need a brown. Do I have brown in the bag? I do, because that is a brown. So we have another 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, and I know for sure I was using a 4. So now I need to reach into my bag of colors, and these were all ones that I've already put aside, unrolled, and what do they call them again? Oh, bobbins. So these are my versions of a bobbin because I like this bag and I would like to have this bag for something else very soon. It's one of my favorite project bags. It's got a really nice liner, so if I take it out and it's kind of yucky out, it's not going to wreck the bag. And I absolutely love the design. I think the design is so fun because I seem to enjoy busy designs with lots of cartoons and hearts and all sorts of fun. Alright, so we got our color in. And yes, I do my color change a little bit differently than most when it comes to tapestry. I don't do this for any other type of project, just my tapestry. I change it at the top because I want to make sure that it's really attached to each other. So I want to make sure that they're super secure, that they're really attached to each other, because I find sometimes when you're doing your color changes, there was a way I was doing that was making a space that I wasn't happy about. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this area, I was having some issues with this count here. I was off a little bit, and I just kind of left it, and we've just been floating around it, and I'm okay with it. Right? This is my project. If I don't want to be perfect, I don't have to be perfect. I got the top part, which was this part up in here. Was so insanely hard. I took it apart about 6 or 7 times before I finally got my numbers right. It was ending so weird. It just not working. So if I'm off by 1 because of something I did up earlier, I'm not going back to redo it. Not happening. Alright, so we are going to pop in this one because I'm going to need a brown here, and we got that brown there. See, that works out really well, and then I'm not pulling them across too much, which is what I don't like. Because like you can see the black being pulled through here, but I wasn't going to put a whole one in there, so I'm going to have to fluff that part up. But honestly, I think I'm the only one that's ever going to notice that, so I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. I do have to, right, because there'd be 1, and then 1, 2, 3, and then there's 4. See what I mean? I got 1 extra one there, and it's not the end of the world. I will continually try to bring that down, but if I don't, it's going to be okay. So I think what I'll do is I'm actually going to put 1 more here this time, and we're going to start you just 1 over. So then this back leg will continually have its right definition that it's supposed to have. I gotta put that black back there so I'm carrying it, not dragging it. Okay, got that. Now pull the black through. And now that is super firm. See, it's not going anywhere. I don't see that leaving me. And I'll leave the tail. And we'll go with our 3. 1, 2. And I will say, I'm doing one of these. You start to wonder if you're doing it right, because I mean, you got all these weird colors, and until you get a little bit further, you don't really very often see that the picture is actually coming out really nicely. So it can be a little bit of a nerve-wracking experience, but so far, I really like this tapestry. It's working out really well. Like, I love corner to corner, but this is a different way to get that picture that I wanted. And we're doing 10 here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, this is making me feel a little accomplished, even if I don't get more than 1 row done. this weekend, I'm going to be really excited because I haven't been able to pick this one up for so long. So this is going to be 7, right? No, we're on that row. And it's going to be 9. See, I was looking down here when I should be looking up there. And that's one thing I definitely do too often. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that lines up with that one. And then I have 2 red, or we're going to go with orange here. So 2 orange, and I do have to carry the yellow over. Okay, so pull that up, pull that a little tighter, and give it 1 and 2. And now we need a yellow in there, and then back to orange. Yes, this gets really wild over in this area. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest is red. Oh, don't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, back to orange. One, 2, and then 3, and 4. We should probably do 5 there just so it, well, I mean, they do line up there. No, they don't. That is right. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm second guessing myself because my numbers are a little off in this area and I'm kind of just winging it. So I need 4 red, which is wrapped around all these other colors. That is the fun part about bobbins. No matter what I do, and I have tried everything. I have tried the basket thing. That was the worst. I really did try with my Ninja Turtle one. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. So then we go, tight that, pull that up. So there should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm good here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I would have got through a row. I am so proud of myself. That's amazing. Anyways, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.